You can stop fixing yourself and finally rest in who you already are. You don't have to fix anything right now. You don't have to try so hard. You don't even need to understand what this video is about. Just be here as you are right now. Most of us don't realize how tired we are, not from life itself, but from constantly trying to become someone, always reaching, always adjusting, always searching for a version of ourselves that finally feels enough. But what if you are not broken? What if you never were? This is not advice. It's not a lesson. It's a space. A place where you can stop. Not forever, just for now. And in that stopping, maybe something soft can return. Something you didn't lose. You just forgot to feel. If that sounds like something you have needed, stay with me. We are all in the loop of endless fixing. Somewhere along the way, becoming better became a full-time job. Growth stopped feeling like unfolding and started feeling like chasing. We became projects to ourselves. It's everywhere, from therapy to spirituality to morning routines and meal plans and mindfulness apps. Everything seems to say, not yet, not enough, keep going. Even when we rest, it's often schedules, productive, earned. Even when we breathe, it's a technique. Even when we are still, we are waiting for a result. We drink our water like it's holy. We stretch like we are solving something. We journal to fix what's inside, instead of meeting it. And underneath all of it is that quiet egg. I'm not there yet. I need to do more, be more. It's like we are all running on treadmill because somewhere along the way, someone told us that peace was just one more improvement away. And the more we run, the more distance we feel. Not because we are failing, but because we are still chasing. Maybe no one meant to teach us this, but somehow we all signed the same quiet contract. Once I'm finally better, then I'll get to rest. But what if rest does not come after fixing? What if rest begins the moment we stop? But this constant becoming, this life project of fixing ourselves, it comes with a cost. A cost we don't always notice because we are too busy being better. The first cost is exhaustion, not just tiredness, a deep kind of soul fatigue, the kind that no sleep can fix because the exhaustion comes from never stopping. The second cost is more subtle, self-rejection, hidden inside improvement. We think we are healing, but sometimes we are just running from what we already are, trying to replace ourselves with a better version we can finally accept. And the third cost is loneliness. Not because no is around, but because we are never there yet, never enough to let ourselves be truly seen. Even when we are with others, we feel behind. We hide in effort. We disappear inside the version we are still building. Even when we improve, it never ends. Because the one doing the fixing is still afraid of just being. And that is the heaviest part. That we have come to fear simply being here. But what if we are not broken? What if we never were? What if the part of us that's been watching all our effort, the quiet awareness behind every attempt, never needed fixing? What if that part of us is already whole? Not in some spiritual way, not as a belief, but as something we can feel. Let's not talk about it now. Let's just feel. Take a moment. You don't need to close your eyes. Just soften your focus. Notice your body right now. The breeze that's already happening. The space around you. The space inside you. You did not need to become anything to arrive here. You already were. All our effort to improve, all our striving, all our seeking, it's not wrong. But maybe it's not the only way. What's left when we stop trying to become? Not as a question to answer, but as a space to return to. Maybe this is what result really is. Not escape, not reward, not something we earn, but a returning, a soft homecoming to what never left. When we stop trying to improve every corner of ourselves, we start to feel the flow beneath us, the breeze within us, the life that never waiting. It was always moving with us. Maybe we don't need to understand how to rest. Maybe we just need to stop interfering with what already knows how. Your body knows. Your breath knows. Your heart has always known. And when we stop fixing, we don't fall apart. We fall into something. Into this. Into here. Into a presence that does not ask anything from us. There is nothing to do right now. Nothing to solve. Nothing to chase. Just be here. Not forever. Just now. And notice what happens when you stop pushing. When you just allow. There is nothing you need to take from this. No insight to remember. No action to follow. Just a little more space in how you hold yourself. Maybe you will forget this in an hour. That's okay. Life will pull you back into its rhythm. But something in you remembers that you don't need to earn peace. You don't need to achieve worth. You don't need to fix yourself to be with yourself. You are already enough, even when you don't feel like it, especially then. I don't know who you are, but I know this. There is something good and whole in you right now. Not when you finish healing, not when you finally get it together. Now, if you ever forget, you are always welcome here. I'll be here, in stillness, in presence, waiting, but not asking. This video was not to teach you anything, just to remind you of what you already are.